Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Scrap Mechanic. My name is Lord Payne and today I'm showing you some stuff that I've been working on since I didn't make a video last week. I was quite busy and yeah, I can tell you I'm working on some cool stuff and yeah, this might be one of them. I'm not really sure. Yeah, let me actually show you what I was working on. So if you have my interactive parts mode, then you know I have these seats in there. So I wasn't actually able to make seats before, but I am now, so that's really cool. So these seats were actually made by MJM, and now I'm actually able to make my own seats, and that's a really cool thing. As you can see, I already have two of them, and yeah, that's actually I've been working last week since yeah, almost over a week to make these seats, and I really hope you like them. So let me actually start with some other stuff, and then I'll get to the seats later. So I did make these fenders a few weeks ago. This is a 3x1 and a 5x1. I mean, for the 3x1 wheel and for the 5x1 wheel. So this one was a little bit too big, and I also made a shorter version of it. It's this one. So as you can see, it's one block shorter. Now I already uploaded this last week in the non-interactive parts mode, so you might know this already, but yeah, I just want to show you all the new parts. So yeah, that's one of the new parts. And then I also showed in one of my live streams these new roller coaster wheels, and this is a 3x1 wheel, a 5x1 and a 5x2 wheel, in case you want to use yeah, bigger wheels for the roller coaster. Now usually normal wheels like this one, let me just place it over here. Well, the collision on this wheel it's a bit different than on these ones, because the edges are a bit like rounded, so this is not really that good if you want to make like if you want to place the wheels like that to wrap it around the roller coaster tracks. So there will be a really big gap in between these two wheels, and the track might go just through it. So I made these new wheels, which are pretty much as a cylinder, so they have a pretty sharp edge over here, so they might work better for the roller coasters. Yeah, so let me remove these wheels and go on with yeah, I totally forgot to show you this. Wait a minute, there was, yeah, this one was a short one, and then I'm still working on something like this. Let me actually remove this small one so you can see how big it is. This one. I might also make a shorter version like this one. So this one is not in the mod pack right now, but it will be soon. So some of you asked if I can make these fenders ending like on a wedge, so they can go on and build with normal wedges from here and not have to make it like one block higher and add there the edges over here. So I think this came out pretty good. If you ask me, it's not bad. I think it looks really good. So I might also make a version where instead of a wedge there is a round part. Yeah, just let me know in the comments down below what you think, if I should also make this round fender. Yeah, okay, so this is the new fender. I still need to improve the collision, it's really bad right now. Yeah, I'm still working it, so that's why it's like that. So yeah, I'm also working on some new wheels, and I made these tires. Like I said, I'm still working on them. So it's really a work in progress. I just wanna show you what I'm what I'm working on. So this one you can paint, of course. These are only the tires, supposed to be like futuristic off-road tires. So this is the one tire which you can of course also flip, so the direction on this I don't know how to call this one, these bumps. So the direction will look good and no matter on which side of the car you place it. And then there is this other tire, pretty much the same, except these parts don't come out of the tire, they just go inside the tire and it will look like this. It's also very similar to these tires, as you can see. Yeah, pretty basic tires if you ask me. So you can paint them like that. And then I also made some rims, 2 different ones, as you can see. And this is how they look like. I'm also planning on doing some more rims for these tires. So yeah, you can of course also paint them. That's not really, let's say like that. Yeah, this is how they look like. I think they came out pretty good. If you have some ideas for some futuristic rims or tires, just let me know in the Discord server or in the comments down below. And yeah, I think they look pretty good. Now of course I will make different sizes, but I don't know if I will make them also smaller than 3x1. I think 3x1 should be the smallest one. And yeah, these are the new tires I have so far. So another thing that I made is this counterweight block. Now it has an arrow inside, as you can see. So if you want to place them, let's say you have some blocks over there, if you want to place this counterweight block, now you also know in which direction the center of mass would go. So if you rotate, wait, what? Oh, it's too big for this gap. Okay, so you will see the arrow also shows the center of mass will be shifted in this direction if you place it like this. Yeah, so that's also a new thing. It will be in the next update. It's in my non-interactive parts mode. Yeah, so let's see, what do I have? That's pretty much it. Now let's go on with the seats, which I really like. Actually, let me take out the lift and try and build something a bit bigger, and so you get an idea of how they look like that. So yeah, you can of course paint them. I prefer a bit darker colors. I'm not really sure about the texture. I might change that. So yeah, but I really like the shape, and I have two of them. One of them will be on 45 degrees and the other one will be on a vertical. Like this is the 45 degrees, as you can see, the hands moving on 45 degrees, and this one moves just like that, vertical movement. Yeah, so I think it's a really good size. It really fits the small mechanic. Now it will look a bit different if you add the steering wheel. Let me actually try and do that. Now I recommend leaving one block between the seat and the steering wheel. Yeah, let's see. Well, actually, let me take this. I will need a steering wheel, and let's see. I will need a bearing. I will need this pipe. Maybe this one too, I'm not really sure. And I will need some switches. So I'll take the parts from the car interior parts mode. I will need this one, maybe also this one, not really sure. Some of these pedals. Where are these switches? Oh, yeah, okay. I'll take this one. And then I will also need a controller, which I also have over here. But this should be good so far. But let me actually remove the seat so I can work better. Okay. So this will be the 45 degrees seat. Okay, so let's put the steering wheel over there, and then I will add this part just so you get a better idea of the size. Okay, so this one is supposed to be on 45 degrees. Okay, I'll just leave it like that for the moment. And now we will need, well, I'll just make it like this. You can do it our way. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so you can of course use this one. I'm not really sure how this one looks, but you can also actually use where is that part? I made a wedge with a pipe on it. I think that will fit really good. This one, yeah. So let me just actually add one more row over here, and then place this wedge like that. Actually, I should do it like this and remove this one. Okay, so when I place it like that, so you can then like this, and you could add wait, that's the wrong direction, like that. yeah, you can build other stuff. Don't really have to use these parts, but yeah, this is how it could look like. Yeah, so how's that? That looks pretty good so far. So let's connect the steering wheel and this one, and then connect this one to the controller and set it on 45 degrees, and maybe just paint the seats and all the parts, because why not? Okay, so steering wheel, I'll make it red because I like red. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. Steering wheel on 45 degrees. I think it looks really good. And this one, it's like that, vertical movement. Yeah. So I'm still working on the seats. I still need to add some collision. I'm not really sure how big I should make the collision. Should I make like only like 1 block high, or should I make it really as big as the seat? I'm not really sure. Maybe you could just leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about that. I had to leave a gap behind the seat. So between this block and the seat, because I really wanted the seat to wrap around the driver, because that's how a sports seat, a racing seat, actually functions, looks like. Yeah, so that's why I had to move the seat a bit to the front. Yeah, to give it that cool look. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. These are the new things I've been working on for the last days and weeks. I also made some new assets, actually, if you haven't seen them yet. Let me actually go in the tile builder. So I also updated the custom assets. So you now also have a monorail, which is first of all this small part like this, and then there is a longer one, also the same size, and then also a curve, a 45 degrees curve like this. So yeah, this is a monorail. Now of course I recommend to leave it scaled to 1 or 2 so it fits the scrap mechanic grid. Yeah, I also made another part, which is this one. This one I didn't release yet. I'm still doing some testing on it, but it's pretty much ready to be released. It looks good and works good. So yeah, these are the new stuff for you guys. I might release all of them this weekend. I really hope I find some time to do that. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future updates. And thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.